conclusion. So let the supporters conclude the conclusion. Me and my team are not saying to scrap these laws, but we are saying the government to write or rewrite these laws in a gender neutral language. For example, wherever there is man, husband, and all, there has to be a name called person. Husband, wife has to be turned into spouse. And we have to require all children to study what's the difference between Women's Day and Men's Day, because Women's Day is worldwide celebrated hypely. Men's Day is degraded. We don't know. We don't know where is Men's Day, but we know Women's Day. So it's such degrading. We have to teach the kids what's the equality, support equality. Because in our syllabus now, it's coming just women. Women. But you have to turn it into man and women and men. So I have equal opportunities everywhere, and law treats them equal everywhere. So that was my conclusion. So just support equally, and we support menism.
Indian laws protect women more than men, distort justice. Women-specific laws are not favorism, but remedies for centuries for systematic oppression. This law addresses inequality, not men neglect, as men are equal protected under the Constitution and BNS. Safeguards exist against misuse and false accusation and are rare exception, not the rule. Blaming women or the legal system for perceived imbalance is a shallow deflection from patriarchal resistance to accountability. The Indian that fairness is unjust reflects a refusal to acknowledge the harsh realities women face daily. If the protection are oppressed, feeling threatening, the issues lies not the law, but with the mindset of those unwilling to embrace progress and equality.